Elon Musk is one of the world's most innovative and original thinkers, and he's not just a navel gazer either. Musk brings his wild ideas to fruition, silencing any and all critics along the way. Originally from South Africa, Musk holds degrees in economics and physics and has been at the forefront of software, private space travel, and what we all know him best for, electric vehicles. So, let's see what's in this madman's garage as we peek into Elon Musk's insane car collection. Tesla. In 2004, Elon Musk became the chairman of the board of directors for Tesla and became the CEO and product architect following the financial crisis and a series of conflicts within the company in 2008. In 2006, Musk put forward his incredibly simple but seemingly impossible master plan for Tesla. Build sports cars, use that money to build an affordable car, use that money to build an even more affordable car, while doing above, also provides zero-emission electric power generation options. With this kind of hubris, it's no surprise that Elon also enjoys driving Tesla vehicles. It's a pretty good sign that he believes in what the company is doing, so we're going to wrap this one up with some of the Teslas that Musk has driven. Roadster. Elon was the proud owner of the very first electric car off the Tesla assembly line. He drove it every day for multiple years. When it was time to say goodbye and upgrade, he probably could have auctioned it off for a small fortune, donated it to an automotive museum, something like that. But that would be way too ordinary for a guy like Elon Musk. So instead, he loaded it into a SpaceX rocket and launched it into outer space. I'm not kidding. This car is, as we speak, floating in space. Model S. Elon is a big fan of the Tesla Model S. Believe it or not, some models of this car come with ludicrous mode, a launch system that will take you from 0 to 62 miles per hour in under 3 seconds, leaving your sanity and possibly your stomach behind. Cybertruck. The newest Tesla, which Elon also likes to drive, is the futuristic-looking Cybertruck. This electric pickup truck will seat 6 people and has an impressive range for an electric vehicle of 500 miles. The armored glass is also supposed to be extremely sturdy, despite the little mishap at the unveiling. Those are some crazy vehicles, but a car lover like Elon Musk would never limit his personal collection to that of just one manufacturer, even if he is the CEO. So here are some of Elon's cars from other car companies. Model T. It's only right that such an innovator as Musk in the early 21st century should own the car that changed the world in the early 20th century. Given to Elon as a gift from a friend, the Ford Model T, nicknamed Tin Lizzy, revolutionized travel starting in 1908 due to its wide availability to everyday middle-class people. The accessibility of the car was due in large part to Henry Ford's pioneering production techniques, allowing them to be produced quickly and inexpensively. A century later, Elon Musk is attempting to change the world in the same way with high-performance electric cars and even space travel. Audi Q7. We'll start off with the more practical of vehicles. Everybody can use a good SUV, even one of the world's most formidable billionaires. The $50,000 price tag on the Audi Q7 is a very small drop in the bucket of his $69 billion net worth. This vehicle also allowed Musk to envision how Tesla's Model X could improve on the Audi's shortcomings. F1. In 2000, Musk was driving a McLaren F1 on his daily commutes. Can you imagine driving that beast of a car to the office every day? As the story goes, Elon was making a trip in the F1 when he turned to his passenger, who just happened to be Peter Thiel, and said, "Watch this," before flooring it. The back end of the vehicle began to drift from the climbing speeds, causing the pair to make contact with an embankment, sending them airborne. When they landed, both driver and passenger were unhurt, but the McLaren was done for. As Elon waited for police to arrive at the scene, Thiel hitchhiked ahead to their destination so as to not be late for the meeting. Porsche. As you can see, Elon Musk is a bit of an adrenaline junkie and really loves powerful cars. He admits to always admiring Porsche vehicles for their level of performance and owns his very own 911. The top speed of this car is 183 miles an hour. Judging by his habit of pinning the pedal to the floor, Elon knows this top speed from personal experience. Porsche. As you can see, Elon Musk is a bit of an adrenaline junkie and really loves powerful cars. He admits to always admiring Porsche vehicles for their level of performance and owns his very own 911. The top speed of this car is 183 miles an hour. Judging by his habit of pinning the pedal to the floor, Elon knows this top speed from personal experience. BMW. Do you have a neighbor who thinks he's cool just because he drives a Beamer? Well, this one's going to put that sorry schmuck in his place. Elon's BMW has been altered by the German car tuning company Hamann Motorsport, who cranked the horsepower up to 603 brake horsepower. The alterations allowed this car to bypass the maximum speed of 155 and top out at a whopping 199 miles per hour. Jaguar. We can trace this love of cars all the way back to Elon's teenage years in South Africa. At the age of 17, he was given a book of classic convertibles and eyeballed the E-Type Jaguar. Right then and there, he told himself that if he could ever afford it, that car would be his. And like many of the things Musk has envisioned, this came true just under a decade later. After the launch of his software company, Zip2, he could afford it, so he went to the dealership and came home in an E-Type Jaguar Roadster. It was an old one that allegedly broke down before he even got it to his garage. Lotus Esprit. The amphibious vehicle featured in the James Bond film The Spy Who Loved Me is a Lotus Esprit. If you're a fan of the movie, you'll remember the iconic line when James Bond asks his passenger, "Can you swim?" before plunging into the water and deploying the car's submarine features. Musk was a fan of the Bond movies growing up and couldn't resist the opportunity to purchase the actual car used in the film. He reportedly forked over $997,000 for it, and was a little disappointed to find out that it didn't really have the underwater capabilities shown in the movie. However, Elon said he has plans to upgrade the vehicle in such a way that it can make the transformation. We might laugh at anyone else who made this claim, but by now we know Elon Musk is not kidding at all. Well, I'm sure that Elon Musk's collection of impressive vehicles will only get more dazzling as the years go on. If he has his way, we'll be driving in space before too long. But until then, subscribe to Terrific 10s, and we'll be back with more mind-blowing top 10 lists that you will not want to miss.